Macmillan alongside me, and Lazare Ulrich in the chair for this final, and what a wonderful final it promises to be between Martina Hingis, the world number one seed, bidding to win the one Grand Slam that has so far eluded her, and a resurgent Steffi Graf, just 9 days short of her 30th birthday, playing her first Grand Slam final since the US Open of 1996, and looking to win her 22nd Grand Slam title. It's one to really savour through.
Yes, it sure is. You're in a no-lose situation, are you? Because so many people want Graf to win because she's the old favourite. So many people, too, want Hingis to win because she's never won here. Conditions at the moment really have turned out quite sunny. It did look for a time as if it was going to be very slow, sort of murky conditions, and one would automatically say, well, surely that would suit Hingis. But then remember that she's never won on these slower courts, so it's almost as if she perhaps needs something a little faster. So perhaps she'll be welcoming the sun, which will of course make conditions just that little bit quicker for her.
The head-to-head record between these two is very much in Graf's favour, 6-2. But on clay, they've only met once before. That was in Rome in 1996, and Hingis won that 2-6, 6-2, 6-3. She also won their only previous meeting this year in the quarterfinals of the Pan-Pacific in Tokyo, 3-6, 6-2, 6-4. Graf's last win came at the end of last year in Philadelphia, indoors on carpet, 6-2, 4-6, 6-love. In Grand Slams, though, Graf has won all 3 matches they've played, twice at Wimbledon and once at the US Open. The winner today takes away £3,840,000 francs, roughly £400,000, and the runner-up £1,920,000 francs, roughly £200,000. You got a favourite, Drew?
Well, I think it's a difficult one to choose. I thought Graf may just falter a bit against Sellis. She didn't. I think if they both play to their best, and Graf has been playing well, I think she could win it, but will her nerve hold? She's won the spin of the coin, elected to serve, so that's positive.
Graf to get the final underway. Steffi playing only her second final of the year. She lost to Serena Williams in Indian Wells. Martina Hingis, 4 titles won this year. Australian Open, of course, Tokyo, Hilton Head and Berlin.
Yes, only 2 people, in fact, have won this tournament without winning a title leading up to it. That was in 77, Mima Josevic, and in 78, Virginia Ruzic.
I think the applause from Graf's first point will tell you who the crowd's favourite is.
Was certainly apparent earlier on today too, when another 29-year-old who hadn't been to a semi-final since the US Open of 96, along with Graf, was on court.
It's Andre Agassi, of course, and in case you don't already know, he came through in the 4th set against Dominic Herbati, 6-4, survived 3 break points early on in the resumption, and just the 1 break. Here's 2 break points.
Graf lost her opening serve to Sellis as well. Well, she hasn't lost this one yet.
40.
Well, interesting, that slice down the line. I know Heinz Guntard, Steffi's coach, believes that is the key shot for Graf today. She can slice low and deep. He believes she has a real chance.
Avantage à Hingis.
Well, she certainly did slice very well against Sellers. Broke it up quite a bit, some short, a lot very deep. But going down the line, always a little risky because the net's higher. You want to keep it low. Sometimes you keep it too low.
That one's a little too low, so Hingis takes advantage of her third break point and wins the opening game.
3, 2, 1, 0, 0.
Martina Hingis's opening service game.
15-0.
We often talk about only 4 men having won all 4 Grand Slams. Only 8 women have achieved that in the history of the game. Doris Hart, Mo Connolly, Shirley Fry, Billie Jean King, Chris Evert, Martina Navratilova, Steffi Graf, and the woman who will present the trophy today, Margaret Court, the great Australian.
Well, a good thumping shot by Hingis. Hasn't quite got the power of stroke, of course, of Graf. But that will have really reassured her, with Graf looking a little tentative.
Very positive indeed from Hingis. A love service gain to break up the break of serve.
Really a clever play that, anticipating, of course, the slice from Graf, feeling that she wouldn't keep it too low, and even if she did, of course, Hingis such a complete player in terms of her technique.
15-0.
The only thing she really lacks is the power that Graf has.